My original video got quite popular and I'm revisiting this subject. This is a Roborock S7 Max V with auto-emptying dock, but 1 year later. My first video was 6 months later, a review regarding my experience with the robot and how it is working, and overall experience with Roborock as the brand, considering the hardware and software. So here are we 1 year later. Things which I want to point out. Since I recorded my 6 months later video, now is around 1 year later, I didn't touch anything regarding cleaning my Roborock. So you probably can see what I have in the dustbin. It is overfilled, I know. I never touched Roborock from the bottom, so let's start, let's go and check everything out. So let's see how it looks after 6 months since original 6 months and 1 year later. Okay, let's check out how the auto-emptying is working.
Dustbin removed.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We have, this is a soldering iron. So I was doing some soldering recently in my room with cordless soldering iron, and the robot managed to pick up these solder balls, but we can see that auto-empty dock wasn't able to auto-empty this small bin. So these metals weren't really a huge problem because there is not a lot of them, but you get an idea now. Compartment is in pristine condition as far as I can see, and we see the inside the main brush, which also looks clean, but we will check that later.
Dustbin installed.
Regarding auto empty bin compartment, check this out. Just check this out. Quite a full, I must say. Really amazing. Everything is really compressed inside. Dustbin is empty. Now I want to go below the robot and see how it looks from the other side. Okay. The only problem which I can see is that there is a hair tangled on the side brush and front small wheel, which is not a huge problem. The robot was functioning perfectly. This tells me that if you don't have pets, girlfriend, or any creature with hair, you probably won't have any problem with this robot. Let's check the main brush compartment, and you can see here that there is a small amount of hair tangled, but removing it won't be a problem at all. Let's clean everything. Cleaning parts from here was quite easy because every part is modular. After that, reassembling is also the breeze. And voila, you're done. I also recommend doing with clean cloth sensor wipe. So wipe all the sensors so they perform as they should. After that, you can go and do a side cleaning of the rest of the sensors. It is recommended to do it more often than what I did, but I really had the plan to do a follow-up video for this Roborock. I was like, what is investment if you don't have its longevity? You know, that is quite important thing for me. It's not a problem to buy something, to make a purchase. The problem is how long it will last. Is it a good quality? How the software will perform over a prolonged period of time.
Water tank returning to dock.
I want to now go into the details regarding overall performance of the robot and its application. Roborock often updates its app and firmware of a robot. Actually, I have an update waiting right now. I will do that later. Regarding S7 Max V in general, the major, if I may call it a problem, which I have is that 3D sensor is somewhat troublesome. Recently there was a bug in the app and my map completely got destroyed, so I needed to redo it again. And you see probably now here I have these okay, I will reset. It was warning me that I need to reset, empty the dustbin. I done that. I have these chairs and tables and some of these obstacles, if I may call them like that. The problem is if you select like this, let's say, and you select here don't avoid, no need to avoid, ignore. Okay, it will add that object to ignore list. The problem is that if you move this object like half meters in any direction, it will reappear again and it will start avoiding it again, which is quite troublesome as you know, you move the chairs, you move those objects, and in this case, this IKEA chair is quite specific. There is a lot of room below it and the robot can move without any problem, but because it detects it as obstacle, it will completely avoid it and you basically have under the chair completely not vacuumed. This really annoys me, and you can imagine a lot of various scenarios where this can happen. These are my settings. I have reactive obstacle avoidance turned on, AI environment recognition, and you know, but if you turn this off, it will work like any other robot, but then you lose the point of having super advanced Roborock with 3D avoidance, or how they call it, reactive obstacle avoidance. You get an idea what is the problem, but if we ignore this is really good robot. I basically forgot that I have it. It works when I leave the home, it do the suction, and that's basically it. I forget that I have it. I just do my daily routine and it works. It never got stuck. It doesn't move the doors. It really, regarding obstacle avoidance, it works pristine. I mean pristine in that way when you look it. But the example which I provided to you is, we are getting into the limits of what can really a robot avoid and what it can tell you. You need to make some sweet spot what best works for you. But in general, if I would speak about Roborock in general, I'm satisfied. I'm mostly satisfied because it works as it should, and the updates are frequent. I've seen many things change over a period of time. Some small things which annoyed me, I just see that they disappear after updates. So they are working constantly to improve the product. That is really important thing to consider when you're making a purchase. Many people ask me why I did choose auto empty dock without auto cleaning. The price was the major problem, so I asked myself what I really want to have. I wanted to have a complete package, but the money was the issue, so I choose this option, and I have it. I have surprise in upcoming days with my upgrade, I will just tell you that. But overall, after 1 year of constant use, I was using just this robot. It was working, as you can see, non-stop. It did really well. You can see here my cleaning history. It has 5,000 square meters cleaned with 338 cycles in total. I'm not sure is this a lot or not. My apartment is not really big, so consider that. But I was turning it on constantly. I really forgot when I was vacuuming last time. You probably can see here some things which I spilled. Salt, something like that. The robot cannot go there because of these boxes, so it was uncleaned. Really messy from my side. But the point of everything I say here is it is pricey, yes, but it works. It works as it should. The main point of the robot is to have it and forget about it. I'm really on that level with this Roborock. So if you ask me, I will always recommend it. Yes, this is their high-end model. Now there is a Roborock S8, yes, but this is still a really great product. It works perfectly. Mopping is superb. Vacuuming is awesome. So there is no problem regarding that. I would like to hear your experience with Roborock or comparing with any other brand, your journey in this robot world. Write that down below. Ask, comment, share your experience. I hope you enjoyed watching, and until next time, see ya.